welcome to this month's Prosperity Series. I'm Dori, and with me today is Brooke, and also Lacy is manning the Zoom, two of our great business advisors. And we have a very special topic to share with you today. It's all about how you can build business-to-business relations that will lead to prosperity. So we're super excited about this topic because this is something that you've done and Lacy has done for many years.
A lot of, yep.
And it has truly made a big difference.
Absolutely.
In the Medspa that you worked at. And that's exactly what we're going to share with you today. So I was just wondering how many of you are actually using business-to-business relations right now. And if you are, great. And if you're not, for sure you need to stay with us so you can find out the greatest and the latest and the best strategies to really create those business-to-business relations. So this is sponsored to you by Medspa Biz University as well as Global Medspa Society. So we are very happy that you are with us today, and we are going to go over the following content. So what are we going to discuss today, Brooke?
Lots of good stuff. But first of all, why business-to-business relations is so important. So we're going to go over how this can be beneficial to you and your med spa. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the strategies that leads to more clients. So how do we go about these business-to-business relationships and make them, successful and beneficial for all parties involved, meaning yourself, the business that you're associating with, and your clients. And then once you've built those relationships, how do you launch the strategy? So what are we doing once we've decided who we're going to partner with and what that success looks like? And as always, guys, please send us your questions. You can send them in, during, after. We'll have some time as well, but Lacy is on the Zoom and ready to answer.
Yeah, sounds good. So again, this is sponsored by Medspa Biz University, and if you have not been to that website yet, we encourage you to go and visit, and that's medspabizu.com. And also, these series that we're doing, the Prosperity Series, is part of the Global Medspa Society. So it's a private Facebook group that we created for members of the community. It's really our way to give back each month. We're doing a complimentary webinar. And if you go to globalmedspasociety.com and click on the content page, you'll be able to see the webinars that we're planning on doing for the entire year. Each month, we're bringing one topic to you to really help you with your business. Again, this is a complimentary private Facebook group. It's a matter for you to gather with like-minded people in the same place, ask your questions, and start really building that community. So help us build it and go over there and become a member. And that way you'll get notifications about all these great webinars that we are doing for you. So that's globalmedspasociety.com. So, and this is the page, what it would look like. So once you get there, and we already have 3 webinars already posted, so you'll be able to just click play and see the ones that we've already done on demand, or you can also go and watch them on YouTube. But that's, again, our way of giving back to you. And in case you don't have some of our books yet, you should go to inspirationmanagement.com and get your copy. So those are our gifts to you.
So let's start with them.
That's right. Go claim them. So let's start by doing a little poll, and Lacy's going to help us figure out what the results would be.
Yes. So first, of anybody joining us, do you currently use business-to-business relations as a marketing strategy? So we talk about marketing all the time, things that we want to do, ad campaigns, etc. But do you have a business-to-business strategy in your marketing plan? Yes or no? And then second, do you want more clients without spending a ton of money on marketing? I think this one is a bit of a no-brainer.
Yep.
And do you want to grow? Do you want your business to grow? So let us know your answers. Lacy will get back to us in a bit with those.
Yep. And the reason we call this series Prosperity, the Prosperous series, I love that word, being prosperous.
Absolutely.
It's so nice too, because it could really mean a lot of things, not just financial prosperity. It's a lot of different things in life that we can really enjoy. And one of them is relationship. You want to have a prosperous relationship, whether it's with your family, with businesses, with your team. It's really all about prosperous relationships. And today we're focusing on business to business. So you guys, both of you, can be prosperous within that relationship, which I think is very nice. So let's start by telling them why. And you were a student of
Absolutely.
MD Business Advisors and Inspiration Management for many years, as was Lacy, actually. And that's what I love about our coaching team right now, is that they walk the walk and talk the talk and implemented the entire business model that we teach. And they're like the successful case studies, speaking from where they came from.
Yep.
And one of the things I would always talk to them about is like, we got to establish business to business relations. So they have a lot to share with you today.
Absolutely.
But just to get your thought process going, these are truly great reasons why you should practice. You should make that a priority, actually, like why it's important to do it.
Yeah, because when you understand the why, it makes you more motivated to get it done. My favorite thing is it allows you to tap into a whole new audience, and you're spending sometimes nothing. So, we think about the money we spend on marketing strategies again, which is necessary, and there is money to be spent in that area. But this is a huge area that you can tap into without having to spend a ton of money. And it is really just about building that relationship and exposing yourself to an audience that's like-minded, clients of yours that are spending their money with other businesses and that could benefit from yours. So that's my favorite reason, is it's a cheap, cost-effective, I should say, way to gain new clients, which is great.
Super economical.
Yeah.
And it's really a no-brainer, actually. And if you're not doing it, you really need to pay attention and make sure that you go and implement at least one of the ideas that we're going to share with you.
Yeah.
But the other important thing is, this is a fact. If another business refers you, the chances of you converting that lead is a lot higher than somebody else just finding you. There's just no question about it. So, and again, we practice what we preach. And we have several business partners that we work with that gives us all these benefits that lead really to thousands and thousands of dollars. Like one of our partners is Lingia Law, so it's a law firm. And let's face it, we work with a lot of people who are just getting started and they need legal advice, they need a medical director, they need this and that. So we always refer them to Lingia Law. And then we have this show called Meet the Experts, where we just had one of their attorneys here. I interviewed them, and that already has brought a lot of business. We generated like over a couple hundred leads. Their leads came into our community. They generated a couple hundred leads from our community into theirs. They've already signed up because they run a membership model too. They've already signed up a bunch of members into their legal membership, and we've already signed up a bunch of members from their community. So it's like a win-win all the way around, and all it took us was sending out an email to our database, they sent out the email to theirs, people signed up, and now we're both benefiting from the same kind of people. So having all these benefits here of reducing your marketing costs, like Brooke just said, it doesn't cost you hardly. It was one email.
Maybe some time and effort. That's it.
Yes, I wrote.
Which we're putting in every day, anyways.
That's it. I wrote one email. We did a couple of social media posts. People signed up. So those are the kind of ideas that we want to share with you today. That will make such a huge difference of gaining new clients that are qualified and they're willing to go ahead and invest to help them look and feel the best. What I love about them is that it's mutual growth.
Yes.
They benefit, we benefit,
and the
clients benefit, so it's really a triple win all the way around. So we definitely want to encourage you to do this, because definitely there's a lot of reasons why you should do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so let's talk to them about the strategy of what we really need to do.
And this is the fun part, I think, for me, is looking around at your community and thinking, like, which businesses would I benefit from getting, building a relationship with? And again, we'll go over it in a little bit, but I mean things like high-end gym studios, high-end hair salons, anybody that's interested in wellness, affluent, like, that's when it gets fun. You look around your community and think, okay, the type of people that go to this business are definitely going to be interested in what I have to offer.
Yeah.
So you want to do your research and start building that list of what are the best businesses in my area that I would like to start referring to. And then once you do that, you can publish it on your website. So start building your resource list. We have many other modules on this as well.
So we want to call it also the best of the best list. So what the strategy here is for you to have a resource list of different businesses on your website. So it's once you gather all the people that you want to partner up with, and I would do it by category, by the way. We did have an extra document if you'd like it. Go ahead and let Lacy know, and we'll be happy to email it to you. But we literally created an entire document of ideas for you of different businesses by category.
Yep.
So you can really get your brain thinking. And if you start by your neighborhood, like start within a 5-mile radius, maybe 10 miles, and then really pick the best of the best.
Yep, absolutely.
Because that's what you want to be associated with. And call it the best of the best. Or you know how Oprah used to do Oprah's favorite list?
Yep.
So this could be your favorite business partners that you like to recommend, or the best of the best list, or something. Give it a name, give it a personality.
Yep.
And once you do that, then this is when the fun starts, is how you can actually utilize that.
Absolutely.
And you were just starting to talk about the
different areas that you can tap into. And again, when I was managing my med spa and I was going into MBU and studying and then implementing, that's one of the things that I did was look at my surrounding area. I was in a smaller community, but still somewhere close enough, and we really built up a network of other businesses that we just started supporting one another. One was a coffee shop, so if we got coffee or lunch for the team, we would tag them in a social media post. Another one was the high-end hair salon again, and they started giving out gift cards, and we would give out gift cards to each other's clients to refer back and forth. So we're getting more clients, they're getting more clients, and we're all happy and to be giving something to our clients. We had a local gym that we had partnered with. Real estate, like realtors in the area that were successful and had their pictures on billboards. So we want to be the ones to be doing their, facials or whatever aesthetic treatments that they're getting. So, I mean, the options are endless, but these are kind of the pillars. So health, real estate, wellness, lifestyle, all professionals, beauty related. So we had local makeup artists that obviously they look gorgeous all the time. They're doing people's makeup. We got them to start using our skincare and promoting it on their social media. And then we would have their followers reach out to us to see, what product was that she's using.
Yeah.
So you can get really creative with it.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that we hear all the time is, I don't have time for that. And that's why we teach them what?
Yeah. Well, you need a marketing person.
Exactly.
To do this for you because... our owners didn't have time, and I really didn't either, but we did have great marketing people. And sometimes we would partake. I think it depends on the type of relationship you're trying to build. But this is really a big part of marketing, so that's who needs to be kind of spearheading this. And again, a lot of this is just simple relationship building. So your providers can be the one. Yeah, your team is there to help you with this.
Yeah, everybody really should be doing that. But
absolutely.
But someone whoever's in charge of marketing should also come up with the plan on what we're trying to do, and then let them help.
Absolutely.
So one of the advice we're always giving you is to have your own internal department, marketing department.
Yes.
So if you haven't done that yet, I highly encourage you to do so, because it makes such a big difference. It's going to make your life easier. So I can't imagine having a business without having a marketing and a sales department.
Right.
Like, you got to have that.
And again, I think what we hear a lot there is, I don't have the time to tell this person what to do. Well, MBU, everybody.
That's right.
That is how we train our team members, and that's exactly how we train marketing people.
So again, go join Global Medspa Society. Go to globalmedspasociety.com and join the Facebook group, and then we'll be happy to send you this list as a bonus. It's an entire list of business to business that you can gain access to. But first, go join, and then we'll send it to you.
Yeah.
You're going to love it, so it'll be a good thing for you.
Dori and Brooke, everyone is really engaged in this topic, and from our poll online as well, about 60% of our outreach leans with B2B business, partnerships, referrals, and they definitely want to make that part of the mix.
Good.
Awesome. Keep listening.
Nice. Yeah, exactly.
And of course, everybody wants to gain more clients without blowing their budget. That's what they're saying. And this is definitely something they want to focus on. So a lot of engagement, a lot of thumbs up.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good. Well, we're glad you guys are enjoying this. Because really our goal is to arm you with what you need, and then your goal should be creating that list so you can help members of your community, and you're helping the other business partners in your community as well. So again, it's a win-win all the way around. We want to really encourage you to do this.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's go into the third step. And this is something that we're always teaching.
Yeah.
And that's to give first.
And then receive. Exactly.
So, and that's something that we practice, by the way, all the time here in our company. And it just makes you feel so good inside to... And that's why most business-to-business relations don't work, because what do? They go in and say, oh, can you help me?
Can I put this brochure in your waiting area?
Yeah, like what kind of approach is that? Like, I'm going to hurry up and put your brochure in and clutter my whole decor and everything. So it doesn't work that way. You know, we're in 2025 and people are not going to put stuff and do things for you before you actually do something for them. And that's really what we want to drive home is when you're trying to build those relationships, you want to start by giving them something first, and then they automatically do things for you.
Yeah.
But don't try to go asking for things without a strategy. That's why it's very important to follow this process that we're sharing with you. So
part of that
what
is,
can they give?
Yeah, once you build that list and you make that resource list on your website, which takes little to no effort, really. We all have websites now. We just need to add these businesses to it. You want to send them a letter or notify them that they've been a part of your list. And that's without needing anything in return.
Yeah.
Just simply, hey,
Just an
we
announcement.
like what you're doing here. We appreciate your business, whatever it is. We think what you're doing is great. So we put you on our best of the best business list. It's a tongue twister a little bit.
Best of the best.
Best of the best business list. And they should, they could get a letter, an email, whatever it is, and have a QR code so that they can see this webpage and see where they're featured. And that's sort of like you making the first move.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
You're being nice and you're doing something special.
Absolutely.
So imagine getting a letter or a postcard or a card of some sort in the mail. I like that because, again, emails may get lost.
Yeah.
So if you make it into a nice little card where you have been selected to be featured on the best of the best list at XYZ Medspa, and we wanted you to know, scan the QR code to check it out. And then they come to this resource list and see their name on there. What are they thinking?
Yeah. Like,
wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Who is this again?
Exactly.
Yeah, then they're going to go and find out a little bit more about you. And that's what you want to do first. You see the strategy behind it? So now you've opened up their eyes that this is what you're doing for them.
Yeah.
It makes a huge, huge difference.
And if they didn't know who you were before, they definitely do now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
then once you do that, then you really want to launch this to all the different businesses on your list. So obviously you're going to send a postcard to every single business that's on the list. And we want to invite them to an event. We want to invite all these business people to an event. And we want to tell them what it is that you're up to. Like how can you help all the other businesses in the community, and how you guys coming together will be able to really grow your businesses by helping one another. And it makes such a huge difference when you're sharing that vision of what you're trying to accomplish. And again, remember, this is not being greedy, this is not being selfish, this is not being egotistical. This is all about really making a positive impact, getting your clients to realize, like, oh, I need a new dentist. Who can I go to? And I can go. I need a new hairstylist. And you have all the people that you actually trust and like and do a great job. So then they can just go to that list and be able to select these people. And then the whole idea here is to get all these other businesses to post the business to business, the best of the best list on their website. So everybody is going to have that same list.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you have all these businesses that have that best of the best, and we're all referring to one another. We're all promoting that page, and everyone is benefiting from it.
Yeah.
So super easy to do, not complicated at all. And it's just a matter of getting to know the other businesses and showing how everybody can benefit from it.
Absolutely. You have all these new eyes on your business, and you've done what so far?
Yeah.
You've built a web page, possibly,
Yeah.
and sent a letter.
Yeah, that's it. It's pretty
easy.
simple. I mean,
Yeah.
think of how many more clients now you would get. And that's really only the beginning. Now you can go further. You can start doing events together. You can do newsletter and blogging. So let me take you back, for example, to Lingia Law. So we write all the time. So we have blogs. And all we have to do is, when we're blogging, be able to send them an email. And here's the blog if you'd like to post it on your website. And sure enough, they take the blog and they post it on their website. And guess who's the author? Who gets the author box? So, you know, it's Dori Sukup with MD Business Advisors and Global Medspa Society and Inspiration Management. So again, anybody that goes to their website is going to see this blog. And guess what? This blog has hyperlinks that leads them back to our website. So that's another way to generate more traffic to your business. And what did it cost us? Again, nothing. These are like super, super economical marketing strategies. It's really like, this is my favorite module, actually. We should be charging for this.
Yeah. These are things that you're doing anyways, you should be doing, so you're just simply repurposing it.
Yeah, we
which
should
talk about all the
definitely
time.
charge for this.
It's
You
worth
guys
it.
are lucky. You're lucky you're getting this at no charge.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we have a couple of examples here, actually. So this is the Meet the Expert interview that I did with Lingia Law, Sharon. She came into our studio. We had the different setup. I interviewed her. You can go watch it, actually, on YouTube if you like, or on meettheexperts.com. And we discussed different legal blueprint that people need who are just starting out. So, and then we were able to take the video. So this was filmed in our studio again here in Daytona. We filmed it. We put it on YouTube. We sent it to them. They resent it to all the people to watch on demand. We resent it in our newsletter and got everybody to also watch it. So you get a lot of legs. Like, you take the post and put it on social media for people to watch it with a link. So you have so many benefits from that one action, one referral, business to business. So think of all these people on your list that you two can get together and just interview one another.
Interview, co-host an event,
Yeah.
exchange gift cards. There's so many little things you could be doing.
Absolutely. So this is the blog example I was telling you about. So this is on Lingia's Law's website. So it says articles by Dori Sukup. And then it has all the different articles, the blogs that we have sent. There's like a big page. And people can come, click on one article, and then it opens up. And again, it has hyperlinks in it. So very, very valuable, very easy things to do. The other thing, you want to tell them about the gift cards? So this is what we do with other referrals. So this is a realty company, Car. Go ahead, why don't you tell them?
Yeah, and so what we offer are some, again, we always give before we receive. So, you know, your free gifts that you could offer, of course, in your guys' case as a med spa, we would do probably a complimentary consultation with the $50, $100 complimentary gift card towards your first treatment. And how nice is that to receive that? Either if you team up with real estate agents and they're giving gifts to people that have bought homes, if you were to insert a gift card into that, it's adding value to what they're providing to their clients. And then, of course, for you, it's going to get you a new client. So everybody's winning in that situation. And any kind of, you know, offer that you can give that would complement. So let's say somebody signs up at a local gym. Maybe they get that gift card as something thrown in to entice them to sign up at this gym, and then they're going to be able to come and utilize it at your business. So again, you're just adding value to these businesses and their clients, and then gaining more new clients as well. And if there's ways that you guys can do it back and forth, of course. An example I have of that I did with my med spa was during the month of May, which is Mother's Day, of course. We had anybody that came in and bought a Mother's Day gift card or gift. They could select out of a selection of gift cards that we had of a local restaurant. We had the local hair salon, a florist shop, and that was simply us just saying, hey, you get this added on. So we're trying to get our clients who are already shopping with us to go and
to your place.
And
So it didn't cost her anything, and the florist agreed to give away a $25 gift card to their flowers, and so on and so on. Like, this is a no-brainer again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is. I love gift card marketing, especially with business to business. And we've even done it where we created the artwork for you. Like, let's say we have a BMW dealership, we create the certificate for them. And then anybody that buys BMW, whatever kind of cars, Mercedes, Lexus, then they say, congratulations on your purchase. We have a gift for you. Enjoy a $100 gift card to use at XYZ Medspa. So it didn't,
how
again,
nice is that?
Like, I would be like,
Sweetens the
that's
deal.
very nice. Thank you so much. And all they have to do is give you their information, and then you follow up and you make those contacts, and then you get them to come in and use their $100. Now, of course, using our business model, we're not in business to just give away a $100 gift card, of course. We're going to do the get to know you consultation. We're going to do the head to toe, and we're going to customize a program for them, and then we're going to apply the $100 towards that.
And I think it's important to remember, yes, the complimentary gift card with the consultation is a great marketing strategy, period. But especially with these leads or these clients, because they tend to be more qualified and hotter leads, meaning they've been referred, so they are already going to a business that is that you guys trust one another. So it's like a friend telling you, this is where I go to get my Botox done. You're more likely going to be like, all right, you look good, I'm going to go there. These are the same type of clients, so they are worth that $50 or $100 gift card, because they're going to most likely continue to spend with you. So keep that in mind.
And we create these, like, for our referrals, our clients, like, we refer people to Car Realty. So if somebody's just getting ready to open, they get to go and work with them, find a place for them. And it works great. So whenever Car Realty has a brand new person that needs help with their business consulting, then they can simply pull up this page and say, we have some gifts for you. This is from Inspiration Management. All you have to do is fill out this form, and they'll be in touch with you and give you the following gifts. So what a nice thing. So we create this for all of our business partners. So like software companies, we have a page like this for realtors, insurance, legal. So everybody has that page that we created for them. And all they have to do is have the QR code, and the people can scan it, fill it out, and we're getting referrals all the time from different business partners.
Absolutely.
And you can do the same thing.
And again, like, co-hosting events is another good one. We know how important it is to co-host these events, whether they're educational or just promotional. And you have another business entrepreneur person that wants to also have events. You could do them together. You're taking out half the work from one another, and you're getting double the attendance or double the exposure that you would usually get. So it's really like there's the possibilities are endless.
They really are.
Great idea. And we implemented that at my spa, and we worked with a wealth manager and did co-hosts, because they were dealing with the 1%ers, or the people who, you know, their net worth was over $1 million. So they were our audience. You know, they were definitely our people that were going to be spending money at the spa.
Absolutely. What a way to expose yourself to that.
No, there are really so many things, and especially for those of you who do, let's say, weight loss, and normally you're not doing any nutritional coaching, no healthy habits of eating.
Right.
So wouldn't it be nice to bring in, like you used to do that too, Lacy, bring in a farm to table chef?
Yeah, we brought in a farm to table chef, and she would teach healthy eating classes along with our wellness program. That worked really well because then they could, have a whole recipe to taste, to eat, and see how
And
it's
it's
made.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun.
It's like, what a great way to engage with people.
Right.
So now this chef all of a sudden has all these new clients that he can take to his restaurant. And Lacy benefited because she has this great chef who's teaching her clients how to eat as part of their wellness program. And those are the kind of things that really make a huge difference. You did something which was really nice. So Brooke used to live in Canada, and they're big in hockey there. They kick our ass every once in a while.
Yes.
Yeah, but anyway.
Big hockey town.
Yeah, so
for sure.
tell them what you did with the hockey and the VIP program.
Yes. So, well, it kind of started off small, and now it's grown to be huge. We did the 12 Days of Christmas, which is a popular promotion, and we thought to ourselves, like, how can we, every day we're giving away something from Medspa, which is great, but how can we make this more fun? So for every day that we did a giveaway, we partnered with a different local business, which, again, I think they're on their third or fourth year of doing this, and these posts on social media are like the most popular thing in the city because hundreds and hundreds of people are sharing, liking, tagging their friends, because it's all about that to win the gift, which the two companies come together and make the gift. So that's how it started. So we partnered with the arena that has local hockey games for, I don't know, a smaller team, not NHL or anything like that, but big enough. And what an audience to expose yourself to, all these hockey parents that are all there with their kids. If you can afford to put your kids in competitive hockey, you can probably afford, aesthetic treatments. So we did that with one of the giveaways, and now
you had them all on the bathroom door.
Like now I was just gonna say, we are like Medspa is like they might as well be the guy that walks around in the mascot uniform. Because they are all over the women's washroom. The girls that work, or the team members that work at Medspa, are on the walls. They have a whole suite. So you know how you can go to a hockey game and get a suite, and there's food and bartenders. There's a Medspa suite now with the pink light. So they rent it out to the VIP members. That's one of the perks of being a VIP member. You can also just rent it out locally, and then you have all these people, family members and whatnot, taking pictures in the Medspa suite. So you can take something so small with the local business, and if it works well, which it did, it really turns into, you just get the ball rolling and see how it can be beneficial back and forth.
Well, I have to say, I shared this idea years ago, and you guys, like when you implemented it to the T, and they created all these different promotions, and every one of the promotions had another business in it. And it was such a happy day for me when I found out what you guys put together.
I'm telling you guys, listen and implement. It's really not that hard because it worked so well. And the businesses were, like a local chef that makes healthy food. A lady that owned a dog kennel service, because again, people that have animals and take vacations, that's where they bring their animals to.
You did the florist.
Exactly, the florist.
The salon.
A photographer. The list goes on and on.
The winery.
Yeah, the winery, the restaurant, the local restaurant. There was just so many. The local gym.
And everybody would love to give you, like, these are things that did not cost them. Like, you guys are always telling me, what kind of promotion should I run? And you're always in such a hurry to give away shit that you have. Instead of giving away other people's stuff. So all you have to do is go to these other businesses and say, listen, I'm running this promotion. I would love to introduce all of my clients to you. How about you giving me a gift that I can offer them so they can come and redeem it with you, so you can sell them more stuff. Like, who's gonna say no to that?
And finding businesses that really complement, again, it's not someone who's competing with you. That's what we also need to get out of our minds. So I believe in the last year that Medspa also did an event with a local high-end clothing boutique, like very, very nice clothing. And they came and set up shop in the Medspa. So then clients are coming through, they're there to spend money on their aesthetic treatments, but they see beautiful clothing. It's not competing with you, you're complementing their experience.
Absolutely.
And obviously her audience heard about the event, so it brought more people into the Medspa as well.
Nice. Yes, Lacy?
Go ahead, Lacy.
Another thing too that we had a lot of success with is corporate wellness. So we had a lot of corporate contacts and we went to them and they're always looking for people to partner with for their corporate wellness program. So that was really successful as well.
Very nice.
Lots of opportunities there.
So we'd love to hear from the people with us who is going to go and start doing something like this. We'd love to take some questions and then we're going to wrap it up.
Absolutely. Any questions coming through, Lacy?
Yeah, we have a lot of questions. It's a matter of picking the right one. Some of them were already answered, but how can I, Ted wants to know, how can I get help setting up systems to track referrals and follow up with new leads?
Help setting up systems?
Yeah, well,
we can
you
do
know,
that.
the calling, go ahead, but you know, it has to do with your guest relations and how the leads are coming. Like if it was one of the opt-in forms that I just showed you, I mean, that's easy enough. You can run a report from your, whether it's your CRM or your MailChimp or Constant Contact and see who are the people that opted into that page. If it's just a calling to redeem a gift card or something, then your guest relations.
Yeah, so there's a number of different ways. Like Dori was saying, that's why landing pages or QR codes are so important because it's so easy. They're automated. If someone comes to that web page, that's where they came from.
Yeah.
But we used a number of different strategies. For example, with the businesses that we exchanged gift cards with, we wanted to know, you know, what one's working. So you can get them branded, like Dori had mentioned. So if you're partnering with a local hair salon, you can do a gift card where both of your logos are on there. So when clients come in to redeem them, we would set it aside. And I had a specific promo code for those types of promotions because, again, we want to know what is working. But again, most important thing is the guest relations department. They're sort of in charge because they're going to be the ones getting the opt-in forms, getting the phone calls, text messages, gift cards, coupons, whatever it is. So training them correctly and setting them up, which we can obviously help with that, of course. But that's the short answer.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is there a step-by-step guide to implement this?
Actually, we did a module for our members on this that had a lot more information and it had a workbook with it. So if you would like to purchase that, you can go to Medspa Biz University. Actually, it's medspabizu.com.
Yep.
Create an account, and then you'll be able to access all the different modules. But yeah, this was part of the Marketing for Success series that we do for our high achievers. And of course, it was a lot longer than what we just went through, but we wanted to at least give you what your appetite with what you can do. But yeah, we do have a step-by-step, and then you have two great coaches that can walk you through, and both of them have implemented this exactly like we were talking, so they can definitely make a difference.
I want to reiterate that because I'd love to take, you know, all of the credit for everything. But the way we became so successful at my med spa was truly plugging into MBU.
Yeah.
And that comes, you know, with everything, with the business to business, but even the question about how do I track this, the guest relations, like all of the information is there. So I just want to say if you're looking to get better, that's where you need to go.
Yeah. It's just like you got better to go to a physician school or becoming an MD, you went to school. This is a school for your business.
You want to get fit, you go to the gym.
That's right.
Well, if you want to get real fit in the med spa industry, you need to go study at Medspa Biz U.
So go to MBU and study. Go ahead, Lacy.
Are the coaches, can they also help out with crafting like the messages that go along without, you know, reaching out to these business partners?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean, it depends on which level of membership that you are with us. High achievers, of course, get a lot of one-on-one time and very specific directions and assistance. But even if you, just any membership level, really, it's all very
The entry-level
easy.
membership, you will still get access to MBU, which has tons of scripts and campaign examples, whether they're in the presentation that you can print off yourself, or we have, you know, documents attached. So we do try and give you, you know, as much of the blueprint as we can.
And you have the video that goes with it, the audio, all the documents, the presentation. So really, they're complete courses, and there's over 100 different courses on MBU. So you could literally you're able to implement the entire model and reach $3-4 million in revenue a year.
Absolutely.
So if you're serious about really excelling and elevating your success, studying
All the tools
is
are
really the way to do it. And exactly, all the tools are there for you to learn and then be able to implement. But that's the key. And that's what I loved.
Yeah.
They were my favorite people really to coach, because they would come to the meeting, like Brooke would come to our coaching session with her agenda, with her numbers of what she did, how far ahead they were from the previous year, how many more members do we have. They just exceeded actually 600
yeah.
members. And they come prepared, and then here's the agenda, here's what we're planning on doing, please give us advice.
Yeah. There was no time to waste.
No, like we would do so much
In an hour.
like in 1 hour, knock out their entire marketing strategy for the upcoming months, the promotions, everything that they needed.
Yeah. And I feel like the issue is a lot of people don't know where to start of how to even come to a meeting with that. But that's all, again, in MBU, we teach you the structure of what you should be tracking, benchmarks in the industry, all of that is in there. So that's how I learned, okay, these are the things I need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So
please go to medspabizU.com. So create that account, and also go to globalmedspasociety.com and join the Facebook group. That way you're connected. And we do so many great things for you, complimentary, but yet we do a lot more, of course, for our members. So we would love for you to set up a coaching session where you can talk to Brooke or Lacy. They can do a business assessment with you, find out where you are, how we can boost your revenue, and that way we can set you on the right path. So highly encourage you to do that. We'll take one more question, Lacy.
All right, looking through the questions here. So it sounds like everything is in MBU, like the scripts, everything to implement this. So we got that question answered. And the tracking. And then what about, is there also a list of all the partners that we can align with our brand?
Yeah, so that's the one I was going to give you for free, to give you suggestions, department by or business by business type. So you need to go and join the Facebook group, and we'll be happy to send you that list.
absolutely.
So I'm giving you some homework. All right, you guys. Well, this was so much fun.
This was a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For being such a good business advisor and such a great student. And thank you, Lacy, for joining us. And thank you all. Hopefully you've benefited from this. And I want to encourage you to go and get going and get it done. Let's work on some business-to-business relations.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for being with us. God bless. And until next time, stay inspired. Bye now.